My name is Daniel. My life has always been simple. Work during the day, grab a quick dinner, scroll on my phone, sleep. No parties, no late nights, not even much TV. My life is boring, predictable, safe at least. That's what I used to think. The first strange thing was easy to brush off. I woke up one morning and my phone wasn't on the nightstand where I always leave it. It was on the floor, screen up, neatly placed. Not dropped, just moved. I told myself I must have knocked it over in my sleep. Simple. Then, for the next few days, I started feeling exhausted. I hadn't slept at all, even though I was crashing as soon as my head hit the pillow. And then something else happened. I woke up to complete silence. My alarm hadn't gone off. When I checked my phone, the alarm wasn't snooze. It was turned completely off. Now, that might not sound too strange unless you live alone, have a passcode on your phone, and know for a fact you didn't touch the alarm settings. That was the first time a real chill went down my spine. Over the next week, little things kept changing while I slept. My bedroom window, which I always keep locked, would be cracked open. My blanket would be tucked tightly around me, like someone had carefully fixed it. One time, my TV was paused on a black screen, as if something had been playing and was then stopped. Every morning, I'd repeat the same mantra. You're just stressed. You're imagining things. You're tired. And then I found the note. It was under my pillow. I didn't even notice it until my hand brushed against the crisp edge of folded paper. It was clean, fresh, no wrinkles. I stared at it for what felt like an eternity before I finally opened it. Inside, in small, neat handwriting, were 5 words. You sleep very still. Makes it easier. I just froze. I didn't scream. I didn't even breathe. I just sat there, my mind racing, as 2 horrible truths settled in. 1, someone had been in my room close enough to touch me. And 2, they weren't in a hurry. I didn't go to work that day. I just sat in my apartment, listening. Every creak of the floorboards, every rattle of the pipes, every car passing outside. I kept glancing at my bedroom doorway, half expecting someone to just peer. That night, I made a decision. I wasn't going to sleep. I had to know, so I got into bed like normal. Phone on the nightstand, lights off. I slowed my breathing, closed my eyes almost all the way, and I waited. Hours passed, nothing. I was starting to think maybe I was going crazy after all. Then, at around 3:40 in the morning, I heard it, a soft click, my bedroom door unlocking from the inside. Someone was in my apartment. I forced myself to stay completely still. I heard slow, quiet footsteps move across the floor. They weren't rushed or clumsy. They were familiar, like someone who had walked this path many times before. A shadow fell over my bed. I could feel the warmth of a body leaning over me, hear the faint sound of breathing that wasn't my own, just watched me for a long, long time. Then they leaned in closer, so close I could feel their breath on my ear. In the quietest whisper I have ever heard, they said, "You shouldn't be awake right now." They knew I was pretending, but I didn't move a muscle. I didn't dare. What would happen if I did? Eventually, the presence moved away. The footsteps faded. The door clicked shut. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. I had moved out. New apartment, top floor, better locks, security camera in the bedroom, windows sealed shut. For the first time in what felt like forever, I finally felt like I could breathe again. Weeks went by. Nothing. No moved objects. No weird exhaustion. I told myself it was over till last night. I woke up suddenly, feeling that same strange, heavy exhaustion. I looked at my phone. The alarm was off. My heart sank. With a trembling hand, I slowly reached under my pillow. There was another note. Same paper. Same neat fold. Same handwriting. Said, "I like the new place." And in that moment, it wasn't fear that I felt. It was a cold, terrifying realization. This was never about my apartment. Right? It was about my routine. My simple, boring, predictable routine. And someone else has been following it for a lot longer than I have. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like and subscribe for more.